from Yellow Brick Road Farm here. I am transplanting some tomato seedlings, and you can see it's really windy here today, but that's really good for the seedlings. So I've been running my hands over them inside quite a bit in order to strengthen the stems and things like that, but they're getting to be a bit of a mess. They're outgrowing their seedling pot and becoming a little leggy, so I'm going to transplant them into bigger containers. So I think, that's a good example. I reuse a lot of my containers, and to be honest, sometimes I just buy yogurt because I think, I can use that as a tomato vessel later on. But anyway, so I've transplanted some Amish Giants, which are an indeterminate, so they will get huge. So these pots are fantastic for that, to lay nice deep roots. I'm still about probably 2 to 3 weeks out from being able to transplant tomatoes outside, okay? So we are here in zone 6A on the southwest tip of Nova Scotia, and it's really not conducive to a longer growing season. So we have a very short growing season, and I try to get those in and get those tomatoes all grown by the first week of September. So that is because I grow them in a temporary hoop house. I don't have a greenhouse. As you can see, I'm outside doing all this right now, and just out here on my deck. And this is kind of how we roll here. So the other kinds of varieties that I'm transplanting are Wisconsin 55, which actually look really, really good. Nice, strong seedling. Nice and strong. Gosh, and I love the smell of tomato seedlings. You guys, honestly, I know I'm such a geek, but I can't help it. They are wonderful. Anyway, so Wisconsin 55, also Martian Giant, and these are absolutely fabulous. Now, these grew so well for me last year. These I got from Baker's Creek, and they are fantastic. Look at those. Just great looking seedlings. Now I will transplant right up to that set of leaves, up to this second set of leaves here, and then I will pinch those off. So I actually will transplant right up to here, because tomatoes are unique in that they grow roots right up the stem. So if you plant them up that high. So in order to get a nice strong root system and a nice strong vine, that's what I do. I tend to pinch off the seedling. Yeah. And pinch those two off. So you can see I pinch those two off, and I transplant right up to here. So I will get my vessel ready. So what I've got is a whole whack of yogurt containers that we have eaten over the years, and I just keep reusing them, but this is a new one, so I'm just going to put some drainage holes in the bottom. And these rope knives from Vernon Dion's are fantabulous. However, 6 stitches later, they are sharp. Okay, not today, but that was a previous mishap. And so I reach in. I've got my potting soil over here, my VPW. I think this one's VPW 420. Got from Wilson's Home Hardware, and I'm going to transplant that seedling. What did I do with them? Where are you? Where'd you go? Here you go. I'm going to transplant that seedling. I'm just going to take my 2 fingers and go right on either side and go right down with that. And any that look like they're puny and not going to withstand a good hearty transplanting, I just get rid of them right now. Okay, it's not worth it. And this is not a paid advertisement by Activia, by the way. This is just about tomatoes today. So anyway, yeah, so we've got the San Marzano. Now, I want you to look at these San Marzanos. These tomatoes are actually a paste tomato as well, and they are a beautiful tomato, and I had really good luck with these last year, but this year, these look a little punier. I'm not really pleased with these, but I will tell you, the seeds were a year old, so I used some that I had left over from the year before. So even though I had really good germination, I wonder if that contributes to that, or if it was just, sort of inside conditions and things like that. But they're looking a bit of a mess, and I'm really glad to be transplanting. So I've transplanted right up to the top of that second set of leaves, that first set of leaves, sorry, and then I am just filling in with some soil. And I will put on a boot tray the dollar store, excuse me, had boot trays that I had bought a whole whack of before, specifically for this reason, to put my seedlings on so that the water can drain and I can water from the bottom as well, if that's what I remember to do. That's the key. You have to remember. So anyway, that's a little bit about transplanting tomatoes. Happy growing. I hope you're growing some tomatoes. Tell me what you're growing. I'd love to hear from you.